Okay, so next we are going to add a small picture of your agency logo to the layout. Now we're going to the menu bar, Insert and Insert Picture, and we are going to the my jump drive, Getting to Know ArcGIS. Oh, not chapter 6. It's chapter 10. And in data, we have the agency logo, GIF. And this logo is added, and now we're going to press and drag a corner selection handle to resize the graph until it's approximately 0.05 inch. And put on top here. Now we're going to see that we have a small picture in our map. So we dragged the image to the upper left corner of our bio-subregions data frame. And let's double check. Everything looks good. And move around a little bit, and you can observe your map. Make sure everything line up. All looks good. And then you can insert other kinds of pictures of format, including JPEG, TIFF, EMF, and BMP. The map is almost finished. The last elements you need to add is a neat line border. So a bounding line that frames other elements. So we're going to clear the logo selection, and on the menu bar, we're going to insert and neat line. And now it opened the window for the neat line dialog box. We're going to click the option to place the neat line around all elements. And now here is all selected. And then we're going to click the border arrow. For the drop down menu, we're going to click the 1.5 one. 1.5. And click the background arrow and click none. And then we're going to hit OK, clear the neat line selection. Before you print a map, you should make sure your map's page size and printer setup specification map. Otherwise, your map will be cut off or misaligned. So on the menu bar, we're going to click File, Page, and Print Setup. So we changed the map orientation from portrait to landscape. So we are going to change the paper orientation here. Now we're going to File and here, and we're going to change the paper for the printer into landscape as well. Now on the Page and Print Setup dialog window in the paper frame, we click the landscape option. If necessary, click the name arrow and click the printer you want to use. Accept the default paper size letter and hit OK. And you are ready to preview your map. The preview shows how the map will look on the printer page. You can correct any mistakes in advance. And here is the preview. And now we're going to click OK. And we are going to File. And there is a print preview. Wow, it's really nice. And we have to wait it a little bit for it to load. And here we can see the border and it line up perfectly. And this is the page edge of paper. At this point, you should mainly be concerned with the alignment of the elements on the page. Your alignment will depend on the type of printer you are connected to and its configuration. If the map elements overlap the page edge, this problem can be corrected. Don't worry that the quality of the logo graphic is poor in the preview. It will be fine when it is printed. And then on the top bar of the application, click Print to open the Print dialog window. So now we're going to print. And then if you think everything is fine, and then we can click OK, but I don't have a printer, so we're going to cancel it. If the map went well on the edge of the paper, in the tooling frame, click the Scale Map Fit Printer Paper option, and click OK if you want to print it, and I don't want to print it right now. The sample map in the lower right corner of the print dialog box shows the changes you make interactively. Printer settings will vary depending on the default printer and its paper settings. There are many printer-specific options that may help you print your map. So printing is not the only option for sharing your maps with others. Next, we're going to explore other formats for sharing your map. So now we're going to export map. Let's close this out, File, and then we go to export map. So you can export your map to many types of file formats, each with its own unique options. A common format that can be easily opened and shared is the Adobe Acrobat PDF file, which you will use next. But I'm going to change it into a JPEG as an image. So now we save as. Now I want to save in my Jump Drive and Getting to Know ArcGIS Chapter 10 and my data, and I'm going to change it into JPEG, and usually we set the resolution to 300 so that it's a printable. So in the option section, we're going to save type as JPEG as we did, and 300 is sufficient for typical print jobs. Increasing the resolution will yield a slightly better image, but it also increases the file size, and you cannot email it to anybody. So under Options, click Advanced tab. That in PDF you can do that, but now we don't have that. And Format, and you can change a little bit. So now we're just going to end this. Thank you so much for watching. And now the layer and attribute option shows that it will be exported to JPEG, and once we finish, then we can open it up and see our map, and I think it's ready. It's in chapter 10, and if we go to my data, and now that's the map we have. It's a very nice one, and we can just do a slideshow, and that's our map. And of the slideshow, thank you so much for watching. I would like to thank you for continue watching. So now we finish the Getting to Know ArcGIS book. We have 20 chapters, and we finished 10 chapters, and it's half the book. Yay! And we have 10 more chapters to go. So now chapter 11, we are going to create and editing data. And now once we click, our map is right here, and in case you didn't see. So as I mentioned before, we finished 10 chapters, and my recording earlier was stopped. But from chapter 11, we're going to creating and editing data, building geodatabase, and we will have 10 more chapters to go. But thanks for watching, and please keep watching more so you can learn more and see what's going on in ArcGIS Desktop and know more about the function. And in case you want to make a map and you know the tricks and some basic tools to make your map. Thank you so much again. See you next time.